Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again. Welcome to episode number 15 of the Twitch career mode. If you're watching this on YouTube, obviously you'll already know to skip forward a couple of minutes to where we actually get going. First couple of minutes, first 2 to 5 minutes for me just generally setting up the stream in the background and in the process of going live, etc. But we should be starting sooner rather than later. First game today, as you can see, is a cup final. Let me mute the stream in the background so that you don't hear that and it doesn't echo down the mic. First game today is the Capital One Cup final, but I will be obviously in the first few moments just welcoming people into the stream. So bear with me. You can either choose to just sit through it or skip forward a couple of minutes till we actually get going in the background. It's up to you. Hey guys, willkommen. Not that I can speak any more German than that. I've made a slight alteration with my audio levels, so you'll have to let me know what it's like when we get in-game. I've tried to wangle it, whereas previously I had my software on full audio and then the settings on OBS set quite low. I've set the settings on OBS quite high and set the settings or set the audio quite low on the capture software so that I don't hear what's going on there on a delay in my ears. But you'll have to let me know once we get in game whether the audio levels are correct or not, or whether I need to alter them. But I think they should be okay, because I initially changed them for the COD 4 stream yesterday afternoon and it seemed to work quite well, because obviously it's even worse on COD 4 on any sort of first-person shooter when you're hearing what you're seeing on your screen delayed by 2.5 seconds. It can weed you out slightly. So I tried it yesterday. It seemed to work quite well, so I'm going to try it today for FIFA and we'll see how it goes. Got the little YouTube notification video uploading at present, so hopefully that will go live soon. We got any football on tonight? Obviously England played earlier. Sweden versus Montenegro, that could be a decent game. Anything on BT Sport? Palmeiras versus Fluminense. Brazilian football or Euro 2020 football? 2020? 2016. Getting ahead of myself by 4 years. Sweden are 3-0 up after 45 minutes. Well, England never did that against Montenegro, did they? Or did we, should I say. Montenegro are a decent side. We always seem to struggle against them, but Sweden apparently are not having problems whatsoever. Yeah, literally everybody, Bloodcar, has been like, get Von Hack, get Von Hack. So pretty sure that's what's going to happen in the career mode Road to Glory. Almost every single comment so far in the opening like 45 minutes has just been get Von Hack. So that's what's going to happen. Oh well, Sweden only scored their goals like really late on in the first half. Berg after 37 and then an Ibra brace 40 and 44. So it was I presume it was quite a close game to that point. Yeah, Von Hack is Van Haak is the Dutch guy that was on the shortlist in the transfer targets video that went up at 8 o'clock tonight. So literally less than an hour ago. But I've already had loads of comments on it already. People going, just get Von Hack, Ches, get Von Hack. But actually, it's the situation is going to develop more tomorrow as well, before I go out and get Von Hack. So before I now know to go out and get Von Hack, the financial situation is going to develop more tomorrow, and there's a not shock signing, but a signing that will please a lot of you coming in tomorrow's episode. So you'll have to be wary of that, or have to be ready for that in tomorrow night's Career Mode Road to Glory video. The little YouTube notification video is on its way live now. resubscribing in 15 minutes. Go for it, bro. I'd appreciate it if you did. I have managed to change the donation notification sound as well now. I didn't want to do it last night, but now it's decided it does want to do it, Justin Bieber and Jack Gill. It's a pretty good song. It only says 32 viewers at the minute, Callum, because people are still on their way in. But the stream will fill up. Hopefully, we'll get up to about 250, 300 like we normally do with FIFA. Time will tell, I suppose. But yeah, we are going to start with the Capital One Cup final tonight. Obviously, yesterday we only had 2 games. Was that really loud, was it? Okay. That was really loud, okay. Let me alter the volume settings for that then. Let's do this for that. Let me just test it again then. I've lowered the volume setting on it. I don't know whether it's going to be... No, it will still be just as loud on the thing, because that's only when it actually appears on stream. So it might have been just that loud because of how loud it is by default, but it is lowered on the actual software, on the actual widget itself on T-Notifiers. So if I do get a donation and it goes off, that's when you'll have to let me know whether it's too loud or too quiet. But I might not get a donation tonight, so it doesn't matter. But if it does happen, then I will need your feedback. But yeah, yesterday we played 2 games, because obviously I did some Ultimate Team earlier on in the stream, which didn't particularly go down too well. It didn't go too well. The packs went all right, I guess. We got Team of the Season Danny Alves, but playing online just made me rage. So we stopped. We came and played a couple of games of career mode. We actually won 3-1 in both legs against Zenit St. Petersburg in the Europa League round of 32. So we are through to the round of 16, which is against Trabzonspor. So we may get as far as that first leg today. I'm not sure. We may only get 4 games in. We normally get about 4 games in, don't we, by the time we get to about 10:30, 11:45ish. So we'll probably get as far as the West Ham game, but the first game will be this Capital One Cup final against Aston Villa, which I should be, or hoping to be, playing my strongest side in, if that makes sense. I may not have phrased that correctly, but never mind. We've got Morata, Ericsson, Draxler, Lamella, Paulinho, Sebastian Rode, Danny Rose, Vertonghen, Suarez, Walker and Tim Krul. Everybody else is quite tired. Obviously the game against Zenit came just a couple of days ago. So I will actually put Martial on the bench and Nasser Chadli on for Balassi. For Balassi or Townsend? No, Townsend played quite well and he's growing, so we'll leave Balassi on the bench. But that's going to be the starting lineup I'll go with in this cup final. And hopefully, we will be able to get our first piece of silverware here. It's the first opportunity we've had to get some silverware, because obviously we weren't involved in the Community Shield. So it would be nice to get a first piece of silverware here at Tottenham in the first season, if we possibly can. That is the plan, of course, as always. Let me tweet the stream out quickly, and then we'll get going in just a couple of minutes. I am enjoying using Morata so far, Puddin', yeah. I've not had him long though, have I? We got him in January, so we've only played a handful of games with him. But he does feel quite nice to play with. Better than Harry Kane, anyway, put it that way. Right. Everybody on their way in. Hugo Lloris wanted to leave, Tom. I wasn't planning on selling him, but he went to the board and was like, I want to go. And they made me sell him. They said I didn't have any choice in the matter. I had to get him out of the club. So we did sell him. And I can, if I go to transfer negotiations, I can show you what we sold him for. If it changes the page. Successful negotiations. He went to Manchester City for 48 million. So we spent that money on Julian Draxler. We also brought in Tim Krul. We also brought in Luciano Vietto, Sebastian Roda, and Alvaro Morata. So I think we spent the money quite well. We also, and we brought in Fabian Delphas also with that money. We also sold Stambui and we sold Fazio as well to make some more money up to be able to bring those extra players in. And we sold Bentaleb, we sold Mason, and I think everybody else had already gone or is a loan deal. So, yes. So that's the situation of the club so far. We've got barely any money left, but it doesn't matter because we're not going to get a chance to spend it. And if we, or when we get the prize money for wherever we finish in the Barclays Premier League, I'll use that money on getting some youth staff, some decent youth staff. Scout report available, setting up scout network. Is this guy still, yeah, he's still out. And, he's back apparently. Okay, well let me check his scout. Oh, I can't. Okay. It says scout available, not scout report, doesn't it? Where should we send him? He's English, so it would make sense to send him to England. I don't know where everybody else is sent, to be honest. So I'll say send him to England. And yeah, someone else is already there, that's fine. We'll send him somewhere else then. Let's send him to Italy, see if we can get some Italian youngsters, shall we? Yes, 9 months. There we go. Scout report available for this guy. We'll see who we've got. 64 to 86 for Andy Smith. And 64 to 86 for David Allen as well, although he's only 15. But this guy could be promising, Andy Smith. 5'7" though, quite small. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. He's only been scouting him for 1 month, so obviously we'll get a little bit more detail as he scouts him for the next couple of months. But what are your suggestions or predictions for the final then? We've got some 4-2 on penalties, says Tom. You reckon it will go to pens? 1-0 Villa, 2-1 to me, 2-2 and to go to pens, says Eden Hazard as well. Well, we'll find out, shall we? Let's jump in and actually play the Capital One Cup final, the chance for silverware for the first time here at Tottenham. We're in the home dressing room as well, although they can't really play in their away kit, can they? Because that's a bit of a clash. So it'll be home versus home, and we've already decided that will be our starting lineup. Martial and Chadley on the bench. Let's go. Chance at Wembley Stadium. The weather is clear, which is good. The weather is clear, which is good. I don't like playing in the rain or snow. You know this already. But some 4-0, 3-0s, 2-0s. Aston Villa. A couple of people saying that they reckon Villa are going to beat me. I hope you're wrong, but you might be right. Time will tell. We'll find out, shall we? I'm intrigued to see who they're playing, actually. We obviously beat City 5-3 on aggregate to get through. And they beat Newcastle 4-3 to get through. There is the cup we're playing for. Apparently, whilst it's showing loads of reflections, not the reflections of the players that are walking past it. GG game. That's good, isn't it? Nice to see that the budget has been spent well. Accurate reflections in 2015. It's like when you get, you play any sort of open world game or any sort of game where you're able to walk around like a house and there's no reflection of you in a mirror, is there, in the bathroom or anything like that. A couple of games have started to be able to put that in, but I think Destiny had reflective mirrors in some places. But it's 2015 and we can't even get reflections in mirrors. Never mind, the rest of the game looks fantastic. Graphically, FIFA's very good. So they're starting a 4-1-2-1-2. Carlos Sanchez, Tom Cleverley, Ashley Westwood, Charles and Zogbia with Vyman and Agbonlahor up top. Peace. No Benteke though. No Benteke. That's interesting. I don't know whether I didn't see the previous slate to see whether he was on the bench. Actually, it may pop up. I'll watch it back on stream because it's just about to happen in front of me. Did it show the bench on that previous slate? It did, and Benteke was not on the bench either. He may have gone to Arsenal. He does tend to go to Arsenal. He does tend to go to Arsenal. Or Napoli. Napoli or Arsenal. That's where we've encountered Benteke previously on career modes. At least where I've encountered Benteke previously on career modes this year. You'll have to let me know what the audio levels are like in game, whether they're about right with my compared to my commentary, or whether they need to go up or down a little bit more. And oh, glad I intercepted that. Yeah, no, Weiman's good, man. Weiman's good. I am fully aware of Andreas Weimann. He got sold, did he? He must have seen it in the transfer window where I wasn't paying attention. Try and feed that out wide to Kyle Walker, and then Lamela can make me the run. I want to cut back on his left foot though, so we can send the defender. There's a man dropped there. It's Paulinho with a header. Good save by Brad Guzan. Tipped up over the top of the bench. Over the top of the bench? Over the top of the bar? Good header actually. I was expecting perhaps to have an overhead kick there, but nope. It's Paulinho. He's not really got that in his repertoire. That's not the best of corners actually. Oh, but it has dropped nicely to Danny Rose. Scored a screamer from that sort of range for Tottenham against Arsenal a few years ago. He may still have the chance to do it for me, and he has! Danny Rose with a toe poke from the corner. Well, from the medley after the corner. Did he toe poke that, or did he... Oh no, that's actually a decent finish on his right foot. The volume needs to go up, does it? Okay. I shall turn it up then. Turn it up. Turn it up loud. How much louder? I've turned it up a little bit now, and I'll turn it up a little bit there as well. You'll have to let me know if that is better.
Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0.
I have it set at about 80% on OBS. But if I set it too high on OBS, then I risk deafening you with any notifications that come through. That's the only thing. I've used the same sort of audio levels for 6 months, and now I'm trying to just fiddle about with them. But if we can't find a happy medium tonight, then I'll just have to fiddle about with them off stream.
First yellow card of the game, and it's come very early. It has, and I feel a little sorry for the lad that's been booked.
Some saying perfect, some saying louder, some saying too loud. Well, that doesn't help me at all, does it? A unified answer would help. Right. You said early lead, but who did you say early lead to? What's Lamela doing out there? I'm going to lay this across. Here's Morata. Good save by Guzan. Oh, I can't react quickly. I had actually had enough time and space there to stop and pick a spot rather than just poking it with my left foot. Oh, that was a terrible ball. It's fine like that. Oh, okay, good. Thanks, Puddin. I could spend all stream fiddling with it. Straw pole? What are you saying straw pole for? Oh, go on, get there, Eric. Oh, he's actually done really well there. And Christian Eriksen's made me a nice run, so we'll slot him through. Wait for the Berber spin. Do the defender. Don't come up to me. Look for the far corner. Good save, Brad Guzan.
Strong hands from the goalkeeper to keep out a shot of that power. With this goal advantage, they've got a corner.
With the hashtag change career mode stuff, Hoopy, it was only the line of communication was only one way. They asked for a list, we gave them a list. That was it. There was never any follow-up communication, and they didn't guarantee that they would, put into effect anything that we did mention. But as in there were no promises made, but obviously they will take into consideration everything that we said, everything that we put to them in that list. So time will tell whether they actually listened to any of it and took any of it on board, or whether that was actually supposed to be a Ronaldo shot, but never mind. I'm going to keep this in if I can, and then whoop, flick it round, yeah. Kyle Walker's got the pace. Who's that in the middle? Oh, I've gone down. Can I have a free kick? Nope, okay. Win that, Paulinho. Yes, son. Give it to Christian Eriksen. Morata. Oh, space though. Oh, that wasn't meant for Morata. Oh, and he's jumped over it. No, keep it in. Drax with the cross. Christian Eriksen's going to arrive. It's not going to get there though. Paulinho, that was a terrible first touch, but Kyle Walker can get it back under control. I see you there, Paulinho. Get it back out to Lamella. There's the cross. Morata, who's missed it. Christian Eriksen, 2-0. There we go. Wow, I'm quite annoyed that Morata just ignored that. But never mind, we have managed to get the goal. If you're getting any lag, then of course feel free. You can lower the quality that you're viewing in. And then you won't get any more lag. That's the benefit of me being partnered, being able to offer you the ability to watch different quality settings. You can watch in source, high, medium, low, or mobile. Which on the website, like on PC or laptop, is just blur. But yeah, it would be cool if they had licensing for the European competitions, but Konami have got the licensing for that. And to be fair, if they had to have like one set of licensing each, I would prefer it that it is this way, where you know, they've got the licensing for the BPL, etc., and a lot of other leagues, rather than just the Champions League as a whole. Because that's the one of the main things, or one of my main gripes with PES, is the lack of licensing in like major leagues. Is that going to be a corner? It is. Yeah, Liverpool signed Adam Bogdan. Don't know whether that's a good... Well, it's not a good signing for a club the size of Liverpool. They shouldn't be signing players like Adam Bogdan. I know it's only a backup keeper, but still. It's just not good enough. Like, you look at Man City, Joe Hart, Willy Caballero, Chelsea, Courtois, Petr Cech, Man United, De Gea, Victor Valdez, and then you've got Simon Mignolet and Adam Bogdan. Even Spurs, Hugo Lloris, Michel Vorm, both keepers with strong Premier League experience. Adam Bogdan. Liverpool don't do themselves any favours in transfer windows, do they? Oh, ref, that's got to be a free kick. Lamella's stayed down though. Get up, son. Go on. If you're having problems with it being out of sync, Rick, refresh. Try Michel Vorm, both keepers with strong Premier League experience. Yeah, it's not lagging for me. That's a really rough challenge from Ron Vlaar. Is Lamella going to have to come off? Is he okay? No, he's not even got a plaster symbol next to him, so he should be okay. It's been a very one-sided cup final so far. Pardon me. Expected more from Villa. Just dink that in. Oh, couldn't quite get there. Enough purchase on the header. I was expecting more from Villa. TBH. Go on, Lamella. Yeah, he seems fine. He seems fine. You're not getting it off me, Tom. I'm not going to get tackled by Tom fucking cleverly. I see the man on at the far post. Ah, but he's well marked. At least Sissoko tucked in. Shit, I've kind of left a bit of space there. Cleverly. Villa, look at Villa threatening towards the end of the half. Not scoring a goal though, fortunately. Yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised if they'd have gone for someone like Asmir Begovic. But to be fair, if we lose Czech, Begovic would probably be the goalkeeper I would want Chelsea to sign as a backup to Thibaut Courtois.
So far so good in the cup final. Good opening 45 minutes. They've got to do that again. They cannot drop this tempo.
Yeah, just keep timing that guy out. Don't ban him. Just keep timing him out.
Take a look at the highlights from that first half, then we'll get straight back to the commentators for the rest of the contest.
Then eventually he might get the hint and stop writing shit in the chat.
Still not everyone back in their seats for the start of this second half here at the new Wembley.
Links banned in the chat, I'm afraid, bro. If you want me to have a look at something, then feel free to link it to me on Twitter. but I've got Nightbot set to not allow links in the chat. Soz. Oh, he's just kicked it straight in the middle. Trying to keep my eye on the chat and on the game as well. I don't need any mods at the minute, thanks Doug, but if I do need one, then obviously I will look to my regulars for a new moderator rather than someone that whose name I haven't seen in the chat before that just says, "Could I be a mod, please?" If/when I do need new mods, I'll pick from my pool of regular visitors. Chelsea were never interested in Rob Green, bro.
Spurs, they'll be hosting Swansea City.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
A substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Eric Lamela. Morata.
Yeah, I do have plenty of regulars do it for the bid, but I'm not gonna give all of my regulars mod status because you can't trust everyone. It's the internet after all. Also, I don't want my chat filled up with swords, it's going to be disconcerting to everyone else. And I have had was that a subscription? I think that's a subscription sound. But was it a resub? I missed it on my OBS, so I'm going to have to wait for it to pop up in the chat. You guys will let me know in the chat already, hopefully. I got the notification sound, but was it a new one? Actually, let me keep the stream up so I can see who it was. Oh, it was Joe. It was Joe resubbing. Thank you very much, Joe. Appreciate that, buddy. Everybody's already spamming the thumbs up for me in the chat, just for you. Was that loud? Was it, or was it not loud? You got your little symbol back. Elzu said that was loud, but was it? It was quite loud, was it? Okay. It is a resub, yeah. Okay, no. If that's too loud, then I'll just have to revert my OBS settings. I'll just have to do this, and then. Actually, no. If I can leave that there, and then I'll just do it on the widgets. I'll just do that. So if it goes off again, it should be a lot quieter. Or if either of them go off again. And if they don't, then I'll if it's not quieter, then I'll have to fiddle with my OBS settings again. But it's weird that it was super loud. It shouldn't have been that loud. I've got the volume settings turned down on it. Anyway, thank you for resubbing, Joe. I appreciate that. I'll just quickly check the thing, and because it had unsubbed you, and then you resubbed again after it had unsubbed you, you were taken off the list of subscribers. Now you've been added back on, so we can bump this from 33 to 34. We're getting back on our way towards. Ah, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, well. I'll do it as a PNG. There we go. Now we're back on our way towards getting more emoticons is the phrase I'm trying to get out of my out of my mouth and failing miserably. I've not got the Spain game on. No, I've got the Sweden-Montenegro game on. The Spain game isn't on TV that I know of. TV here, that is, unless it's on ITV or ITV4, something like that. But it's not on. It's not on Sky. Sky have got Sweden-Montenegro. I do have a YouTube, Facebook, bro. Yeah, I'll put it. It's just linked in the chat. Put in on the ball. Oh, it's on ITV4, is it? Who've they got? It's Spain, Hungary, isn't it? Is it Spain, Hungary, or Spain, Bulgaria? Something like that.
He's into the challenge.
No, Belarus. It's Belarus, isn't it? Spain, Belarus. Oh, I thought he was going to give a pen then. It wasn't a penalty, but I thought he was going to give one. Oh, that's a nice turn. I perhaps should bring Delph on at some point. Try a cheeky Maradona turn. That's worked nicely.
Brilliant play.
Oh, Lamela should be... I wish Lamela was faster than he is. Oh, that's lovely feet, though. Doesn't need pace when he can do that. Drill it in. Oh, Carlos Sanchez has tracked back. It is Belarus. We go back out wide again? I think we will, but we'll play it inside quickly. Linking up nicely. Oh, Ali Sissoko with a good tackle. I don't think Jurgen Klopp would want to go to Liverpool, in fairness. I know Liverpool fans won't like me for saying it, but Jurgen Klopp can do better than Liverpool when it comes to getting another managerial position. That will piss Liverpool fans off, because Liverpool fans think that they're still the biggest club in the world. But unfortunately for them, they are not. They're not even in the top 15 anymore. In terms of history, Liverpool are one of the biggest clubs in the world, but in terms of current stature and squad ability, don't even come close. Don't even come close. Come on, Christian. Getting behind Kieran. Never mind, that didn't work. We'll make a change, actually, shall we? Sepp Blatter's resigning Billington. He's not staying. It's not salt from a Chelsea fan about Liverpool. Why would I be salty about Liverpool? Liverpool aren't a threat. Who should we bring on? Let's bring on Chadley, considering he doesn't play that much. Lamella's actually been involved a lot. Let's bring him on for Ericsson, then we'll put Draxler at cam, put Chadley out wide, and I will bring Morata on for the last few minutes.
Sanchez. Here comes the substitution.
Klopp to City could be one, or to Arsenal. It depends. It depends if City get rid of... Oh, win that. Depends where Carlo Ancelotti goes as well, you have to remember. Because Carlo Ancelotti will be more sought after than Jurgen Klopp, I'll tell you that much. Carlo Ancelotti is one hell of a manager. Obviously, I'm delighted that Jose is back at Chelsea now, but if he hadn't come back, then we'd be extremely mad still about... God, I nearly fucked that up. Extremely annoyed at Chelsea that we'd let Carlo Ancelotti go, especially in the manner that we did. I was really annoyed at Roman for doing that back in 2010. That's a lovely turn and a fin wish. Wasn't much of a fin wish, it was quite simple, but 3-0. Capital One Cup final is on its way to White Hart Lane. Morata scoring in the final. Nice turn actually. Good finish as well on his left foot. Klopp's on a one-year break here, similar to Pep. When Pep took a one-year break, although whether Klopp will spend it in New York the same way that Pep Guardiola did, I'm not sure. I've heard of Athlone Town, yeah. Yeah, FM tomorrow, full advantage. I play football Manager during the week and FIFA at the weekends.
We have 9 remaining minutes. Substitution imminent now.
That's how I play, or that's how I stream at the minute, although I am planning on changing things up in the summer. But I'll obviously address that nearer to the time. We've only just recently... Oh, no, that was the wrong one. We've only recently gone back to the Chelsea career mode, so...
In and the cross doesn't get into the middle.
Been streaming about half an hour, Slowick.
So we can show that goal again that he scored.
Yeah, I sold Harry Kane. I'm not sure what FM is with my discount code, bro. About £15, I think. Although Steam are having their massive summer sale at the minute, so it might be on sale on Steam. You might want to check there first. Well, it's not the best of things to say when you're sponsored by someone like G2A, but I don't want you guys to get screwed over just because you're using my code. If you get it cheaper somewhere else, then obviously get it cheaper somewhere else. Whoa! Bragusa wipes out Ron Vlaar. Just destroyed his defender. Oh, I saw Lamela making runs there, and I thought I was going to be able to squeeze it out to him. Strain, I'm not too sure who he is. Maybe a youngster that's come through the system. Carlos Sanchez forcing down the line, which she's done nicely, and Paulinho recovers. They've pushed so many men forward. If Martial can make me a run, and I can get it to him.
Top cleverly. Not a bad cross, but it's the defender's ball.
3-0 final victory, or final scoreline and victory. Capital One Cup final winners, Tottenham Hotspur. That's our first piece of silverware here, and hopefully it won't be the last. We're going well in Europe, we're going well in the Barclays Premier League. And fingers crossed it won't be long until we add to that and get a second win. We're out of the FA Cup though, aren't we? Because we simmed a game in January to continue on with the transfers, and we lost it unfortunately. I think it may have even been against Liverpool. How much did I sell Harry Kane for? I think he was involved in the Morata deal. I think it was 16. I think we paid 16 million plus Harry Kane for Alvaro Morata.
And all that it means to those players. No wonder the bounce is back in them.
Well, you've got all your family up in the stands. I'll be watching down proudly, and certainly there'll be a huge feeling of pride within that team.
A wild spicy lettuce has arrived. Can't complain, can we? First chance we've had to win something. And Jan Vertonghen bouncing up and down. Well, the entire squad bouncing up and down. With his hands inside the trophy. Give us our first piece of silverware at White Hart Lane. That was an easier final than I was expecting it to be. Although, to be fair, it's probably the same sort of level of final that Arsenal had in the FA Cup against Villa this year in real life. Oh, it was the Vieto deal, was it? Was it 8 we paid Vieto plus 18 million plus Kane for Vieto, was it? You guys have got a better memory than I have. Will it say? It doesn't say, does it? I might have to have a look.
English League Cup final.
Great job! You won one cup in your career. Additional transfer budget, £85,000. That's worth it. You win a tournament and get 85 grand. Sick. That's incredible. I will actually quickly check, because I'm not sure whether it will say. It may just say. Oh, it's unsuccessful negotiations. Unsuccessful. Where are you? Kane. Is he there? Did I miss him? Why is Harry Kane not on that list? Is it because he was used as a bit part player? It was either Vieto £14 million plus Kane for Vieto, or £16.5 million plus Morata. Plus Kane for Morata, sorry. I can't remember. 14, 16. I think you're right. I think it was Vieto. I think we paid just 16.5 million flat for Alvaro Morata, and it was Vieto we used Kane as a make. That's the point. I can check in the squad report, can't I? Thank you for pointing that out. Not only is your guys' memory better than mine, but you know this game better than mine. Ah, Morata, we used Soldado. That's where I was getting confused, because I thought to myself, I'm sure I used the player as a make weight for Morata. It was 16.5 million plus Soldado for Morata, and Vieto was 14 million plus Kane. You guys are on the ball. You're better than me. Maybe you should be the ones running a YouTube channel.
What comes next in the English Premier League? In third place, Tottenham Hotspur host 16th place.
Oh no, David Allen has been signed by Copenhagen. Which one was he? Which youth player was he? He was the younger guy. That's not a problem. It's this guy that I'd like to find out more about anyway. Could be a decent winger if his sprint speed could be up to 86 or potential to get to 86. Who's my player of the season so far? I don't know actually. That's a good point. Player of the season so far. Eric Lamella's been very good for me. And so's Kevin Prince Boateng. It's either Jan Vertonghen, Eric Lamella, or... I mean, it would have been Christian Eriksen because at the start of the series, he played very, very well for me and got loads of goals and assists. And then they just kind of... Not only did his goals and assists dry up, but his performances dried up as well. And he started playing really poorly for me. I'm not going. Why would I change the ball? I've got no need to change the ball. It changes the ball for you during the winter months. The game does it for you. You don't need to change it during the summer months or autumn and spring months. Summer months is a holiday. It gives you the white BPL ball, and then it automatically changes it for you in the winter to the yellow ball. You don't have to do anything manually yourself to do it. I've not changed it to the yellow ball. It did it for me. We've got Swansea next, but I do need a wee though, so you will have to bear with me. Obviously, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then okay, you're going to get yourself timed out, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. You get a cheeky view of Chernoid. Those of you that are subscribed, feel free to use the Chernoid symbols in the chat. But yeah, BRB. Unfortunately, it was at this point that my Twitter got hacked and the stream effectively came to a rather unglorious close. I came back from going to the toilet and someone had hacked my Twitter, so I then spent the next 35 minutes, while still being live, trying to get it back. So unfortunately the stream was cut short, so it's been two short episodes in a row, but the next stream, which will be tonight as you see this on Saturday, hopefully will be a little bit longer with no interruptions. But yeah, that will bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Again, apologies it's short, but I'll see you next time.